Another paper that we commissioned is by Paul Tucker, who until recently was the deputy governor at the Bank of England and is now at Harvard University. I believe I should call him Sir Paul because I believe he was recently knighted.
Right.
And he's writing on financial regulation and what we need to do to minimize the odds of repeating the financial crisis that we just went through. What does he have to say?
Well, Sir Paul, as you say, he was just knighted, asks the question, have we done enough to fix the financial regulatory system? So if we can't avoid another financial crisis, can we at least minimize the frequency of them and, importantly, prevent a little crisis from becoming a catastrophic one like the one we just had? And basically, he divides the world into two sets. There's what they've done for banks and what they've done for financial markets. On the bank side, he thinks a lot of progress has been made. It's not perfect, but he's pleased that some of the changes in how big capital cushions the banks have to hold and about how they are limited in some of their activities. He thinks a lot of progress has been made there, and so that's the good news. The bad news is that we learned during the crisis that the financial contagion virus is very strong, and financial markets can take problems from one continent to another very quickly. And on that front, he says there's a lack of vigor, as he puts it, in the pursuing reforms to financial regulation to prevent this from happening. He's rather disturbed that the group of 20, the major economies in the world, agreed on certain things, but they're really dragging their feet on it. So his biggest vulnerability is what happens outside the banks rather than inside the banks.